All right, hello there. Welcome back to another We've Been Different video. Today's video, we're going to go back into our weekly NBA discussion video. Also, with a bit of looking at some of the week's best plays, I want to incorporate more, I guess, NBA highlights into these kind of discussions because I think it's kind of cool just to see what happened in the past week. Kind of talk about certain plays. Also, not this video in particular, but I'm going to be getting into breaking down more plays and player defenses, kind of like looking at film and just being able to run through that with you guys just to see what we like about certain players, what we like about what we don't like about certain players, what they need to improve on. In all honesty, I think the best way of doing that is just letting it happen naturally and having that kind of basketball talk. But anyway, without further ado, let's just talk about, the state of the NBA. Real quick, let's run down through the standings. Celtics number 1, 20-5. They look amazing. JB and JT, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are obviously phenomenal. Bucks 17-6. Cavs. Donovan Mitchell just dropped 43 points on the Lakers. The moment AD went out is when I was just like, it's kind of over. Then the Lakers competed, which was really cool to see, but Donovan Mitchell just took over. So unfortunate, but Lakers without Anthony Davis, I mean, what are you going to do? Hawks 13-11. The Pacers 13-11, which is very surprising. Nets 13-12. Sixers 12-12. Raptors. Knicks, they have broken the god darn rhythm. They've always been even Steven, but now they're 11-13. Wizards are 11-13. Heat, like another surprising team at 11-14, but just a lot of injuries. Bulls, disappointing as can be, 9-14. Hornets, obviously not a good team. Pistons and Magic have lost 9 in a row. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. Suns at 16-8, just coming off a loss from the Dallas Mavericks, got spanked. Devin Booker got clamped up, just couldn't do anything. Got doubles, had to pass it out, and the shots that he did get off were just a lot more tougher. Granted, he can make those tough shots, and honestly, you can attribute that to an off night, but let's not take away credit from the Mavericks at all. They played really solid defense against them. Pelicans, which I've said time and time again, they should be a team that's up here on the rankings, on the seedings, because they're just too talented of a team not to be. Now, how they will do in the playoffs, I'm not entirely sure. They're contenders, but they definitely could make it to the second, hell, even third round, because again, the talent is there. It's just put it all together. Got to start being fundamentally sound. Grizzlies 15-9, Kings 13-9, just won 3 in a row. Nuggets 14-10, lost 3 in a row. Clippers 14-11. Mavericks have won 3 in a row, and they've needed these 3 in a row. They just came off a back-to-back, but in that back-to-back, they beat the Suns at home, and they beat Nuggets playing away. So definitely big games. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been playing outstanding, just doing everything that he needs to do, from knocking down deep threes to helping facilitate, not like getting a lot of assists, but making that extra pass when he needs to. It's like something that a lot of teams need, is just having selfless players, and when he needs to make that extra pass, he's making it. Love what I'm seeing from Tim Hardaway. And obviously, again, Luka. Trailblazers 13-11, Jazz 14-12, Warriors 13-12, just came off a terrible loss against the Pacers without Tyrese Halliburton. Andrew Nembhard, how do I pronounce that? I know he's on the top 10. Oh, well, I'll get to this video in a bit, but I want to know how to pronounce his name. That's gonna bug me. Let's go to that Pacers game real quick. Andrew Nembhard. God damn, he went off. 31, 8, and 13 in 41 minutes. 41 minutes, no overtime. Mans was on a mission. Anyway, not an ideal loss. Steph Curry played abysmal. Just an off night. Timberwolves 11-12. Thunder 11-13. Lakers 10-13. Just came off an L where, again, you lose Anthony Davis in the first quarter because of flu-like symptoms. It just wasn't going to work. Rockets 7-17, and the Spurs have lost 11 in a row. Oh my God, 11 in a row? I didn't even know that. 6-18. Well, We knew they were tanking. I said it from first week. Like, they're gonna start losing games. My God, that's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, this is just kind of the state of the NBA. Players I want to bring up and talk about for sure is going to be De'Aaron Fox. He's been someone who has underperformed very, very much as of late. Let's go to him here. So we just look at his recent games. Even the past 3, 16 points, 14 points, 19 points, and hopefully I can even go even to more recent games, because yeah, so 16, 14, 19, 11, and 20. I mean, that's just the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. If we keep going, like, it's just been a rough stretch for him. Something that, you know, he's not used to, we're not used to seeing. But yeah, 18, 20, 11, and 19, just 5 games of not him being himself. Even just look at his minutes, not really getting a whole lot of minutes. 32 solid, 31, but 29 and 27, especially on closer games. I know that this 27-minute wasn't a close game, but these ones definitely were. Or against Boston, it looks worse than what it is, but it was much closer than that. But regardless, De'Aaron Fox has definitely been underperforming the past 5 games. Not entirely sure what it is, because, you know, there's days where he looks like he's just on one, and it came off really hot, really fresh, having a solid mid-range, just not being able to do what he's been doing, which is, you know, hopefully he gets out of that funk, because the Kings are going to need it no matter what. I will say Malik Monk has been playing really well, Kevin Huerter, Sabonis, so they've been picking up for him. Player that's been lights out. I mean, I'm a Laker fan. Y'all know what I'm going to say. AD has been on an absolute tear. Prior to last night, he was just putting up insane numbers. He left the game early due to flu-like symptoms, which is unfortunate. But if you go to ESPN and pull up his recent games, I'm sure you guys already know about the 55-point game. Like, let's be honest. It ain't no surprise to some of y'all. But dude, my guy, 27, 25. Wait, what? That's not right. Okay, yeah. 55, 44, 27, 25, 25, 37, 30, 38, 37. And then even in that span, look at the rebounds. Even just going back here to 24. So 14 rebounds, 18 rebounds, 16 rebounds, 18 rebounds, 21, 15, 13, 12, 44 and 10, 55 and 17. Look at the blocks. I should probably zoom in. I'm not doing you guys much of a favor. Look at the blocks. So obviously he didn't record a block on that game, but 3 blocks. All these right here, 3, 4, 3, 5, 1, 4. Like, he's just doing it on both ends of the floor, and you really cannot ask any more of that. He's just playing out of his mind. To be blunt, he's playing absolutely out of his mind. You love to see it. Personally, I don't like the narrative streak close. I understand it. He's been out a lot of games, but a lot of it too is the pressure of being in LA, especially a Laker, because there are so many other players that we can name who are his caliber of skill and talent who aren't playing a lot and have missed more games than him. A player off the top of my head I can name is Kawhi Leonard. So it's just one of those things where it's a little annoying. But again, as a Laker fan, I get it, because Lakers are always going to get trashed on no matter what they do. They're like, I think they might be the most hated sports team in basketball. And in terms of sports teams, period, they're probably top 5. Because you got the Dallas Cowboys, one of the most hated sports teams. Definitely the Lakers. Maybe the Celtics. I don't know. Maybe the Celtics, maybe not the Celtics. Nevertheless, Patriots are probably one of the most hated sports teams. I didn't even think about that. Patriots are up there for sure. So yeah, just a lot. But if you actually look at the landscape too of the West, it's pretty crazy. So right here, 3.5 games. The 10th seed Warriors are 3.5 games from first seed. That means that literally any kind of run, any momentum can put the Warriors at first seed in a span of 4 games. Obviously, you need the Suns to lose, but it's like super tight. It's not a drop off as opposed to the Eastern Conference, where it's like, yes, it is a drop off. Like, the 10th seed Wizards are 8.5 games already behind the Celtics. The Celtics are just on crack right now. They're smoking one. But behind them is the Bucks at 17-6, only 2 games behind. Like, just very, very two worthy number one seeded teams. But if obviously it's way too early, but if the playoffs were to start today, I mean, there'd be some great matchups. Like, I know this is a play-in, so you'd have these two playing each other, these two playing each other. But let's say the Suns did play the Blazers, Mavericks did play the Pelicans. Like, these are all some solid series. Now, I think the Kings will definitely drop down more in seed. I think they'll definitely be a play-in team. I think the Warriors will push up. Lakers, as long as they keep playing how they're playing, they'll probably push up. At least a play-in team. The Eastern Conference, it gets a little more spicy because, I mean, dude, the Nets at the 6th seed, if they were to finish at the 6th seed and play the Cavaliers, could you imagine that series in the playoffs? That would be insane. Now, obviously, it's really early, so way down the road, many more games that need to be played out, many more players that we're going to see if they can stay healthy or not. And getting into midseason is going to be a whole different grind. Early All-Star candidates, though, I mean, written all over the place. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Giannis, Cavaliers, Darius Garland, Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell, Hawks. I mean, Trae Young, yes, little locker room problems, but Trae Young, maybe Juante. Pacers for sure, Tyrese. Nets for sure, KD, right? Sixers, they've dealt with injuries, but at least Embiid. Raptors, Siakam maybe? Will Raptors see an all-star this year? That's a question. Knicks, if there is going to be one, it's going to be Jalen Brunson, but I don't even think any Knicks player is going to be an all-star. Wizards, probably no all-star. Heat, Jimmy Butler if he gets voted in, but I don't know. A lot of injuries on the Heat. Again, it's early, but just kind of predicting. Bulls, DeMar maybe. Hornets, no one. Pistons, no one. Magic, no one. So yeah, I mean, regardless, there's a lot of worthy. I'm probably missing players, to be honest with you. A lot of worthy names. Looking at the West for like the All Stars. Obviously, Devin Booker. Pelicans should be Zion. Bi if he can stay on the court and not miss any games. Maybe CJ McCollum. Grizzlies definitely John Morant. Kings probably Sabonis. If De'Aaron Fox keeps playing like he is now, definitely not. But if he gets back to his early season form, definitely an all-star. But he's got to get back to playing like that. Nuggets will definitely have Jokic. Clippers, just Paul George, I believe, because obviously Kawhi, even when he does play, he hasn't played like himself. Nowhere near an all-star level right now. John Wall's been playing well, but not an all-star level. So I would say just Paul George, and that's because if he can stay healthy. Mavericks, obviously Luka, definitely gonna be an all-star starter. I mean, arguably the MVP. If his team ranks in the top 6 seed, even at 7 seed, honestly, maybe, but I think 6 seed or higher, just to avoid the play-in, probably regular season MVP right now, kind of season for sure. Trailblazers, low-key, man, Anthony Simons is looking really worthy of that all-star spot. I'm just saying, Anthony Simons, people ain't talking about him enough. I'm gonna be honest, my guy's just so good. Jazz, maybe Laurie, but I doubt it. Warriors, obviously Stephen Curry, no doubt. Timberwolves gonna be probably Cat. I don't think Anthony Edwards will make it right now. Things will have to change. All-star starter worthy player, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, playing out of his mind. Lakers, AD and Bron will get in. That's not a question. Rocks and Spurs, no one. So, I mean, we're 24 games in for a lot of teams. Some teams even more than that. Let's see. 26 for these guys, 25. But yeah, at least 24 games in for everyone. So that's kind of where we're at. But let's take a look back at the week 7 and just look at some top plays. Looking at these top 20 plays, though, I mean, hopefully we get to see some real flashy stuff. That was nothing crazy. And a solid basketball play, but a top 20, I don't think so.
And watch Stewart right here.
Definitely not.
To him. Watch Stewart shove him.
He's amazing. Yeah, that's a top 20 play, bro. God, dude, it's so insane how much airtime this guy gets. Damn. Hey, those Pistons jerseys are sick, though. Those Pistons jerseys are sick.
62 Grizzlies. A lot of football going on. That looks
like a JP highlight. Oh, yeah, that's a slick pass. That's a slick pass. You know, hopefully Jordan Poole can get it right. Be consistent.
Rebound Adams.
What are we looking at here? Is it another jaw play? That's another jaw play. I mean, jeez, dude.
Holy cow.
That's insane.
Take off and fit.
Ja
He's running
Morant,
as
bro.
fast as you can run. And then he finishes like that. This guy's amazing.
When the pass left
Ja Morant's
Jordan's hands,
insane,
I
dude.
thought There's no way he's going to get to it.
He's got 37. Curry's got 26. He'll drive and feed.
Solid pass, but like,
Josh Green with the
I mean, the moment, yeah, the moment too, especially that attributes to that being that so high. 15.
Trey on the run out. He'll go do it.
Yeah, jeez, get out of the way. These are the plays that, you know, happen in the week that I'm seeing on my TV, and I'm just like, dude. So it's nice to share with y'all.
So they're trying to get the switch.
Going into zone right here at Trey Murphy. Great pump fake. I love those. I love it. Like, it's such a basic move, dude. But players jump all the time, especially on shooters. I'm going to backtrack here real quick, but look at that. Dude, he's in the air. Like, it's like the most simple basketball move. And every single time it happens, I always applaud and yell, great freaking move. Because it's just so easy. You don't have to do anything. It's just boom. That's it. If so many players could apply it to the game, you get stuff like this where you can create space. Because I mean, look at that. And then the rest is okay. That's not teachable. You can't teach the rest of that. I'm not gonna cap. Yeah, you can't teach that.
Since he's played in an NBA game, that is.
Probably can't teach this either. DeJounte's athletic as hell.
Send him to me. I'm here for help.
And that's just a nice move.
Rattles home the free
Yeah,
throw, Jay.
especially at the timing, close game.
outside. Riggins.
Oh yeah, that was. This game was insanely good. Loved that game.
To the bench here. Rewards them right there.
How do the Clippers? Yeah, that was a great play. How do the Clippers end up winning this game though?
Play here. Look
I mean,
at
man, they
this.
just play hard.
All the red jerseys. And
Yeah, that's a great play.
Eubank's fourth foul right there. There's the contact.
Yeah, that's a great
Nice
play.
job there and
Some
concentration
jelly
by
on that.
Jackson.
Instead of just having isolate. Butler drives on Horford to the paint with
Who Jimmy, is this a Jimmy Butler? Yeah. Yeah. The Jimmy Butler highlight.
To put Miami up by 3. 7 on the shot clock.
I mean, yeah, when this guy's healthy,
4 on the shot
it's
clock.
tough.
A tough one.
Not a lot you could say about
Two shots.
him.
Almost similar.
He's like there for the moment. Like, he's so big time. Jimmy Butler is big time.
That should go down as an offense rebound for play. Kept that ball alive.
Where we at, JT? What are we doing, JT? What are we doing? Yeah, that's a throwback. That's a Lob City throwback.
Let's do it. Derek White.
Shout out LeBron 20s. Those shoes are fire.
Yes. Look at the bench. Look at the bench.
Yeah,
Look at the bench.
that's a throwback.
That's a highlight.
Easiest
Okay.
to get is a tip throw.
Okay.
You don't
Is this
have
an
to carry
AD?
the ball up with you.
No, it's not.
He went up to get that though. Got it. Way to end the
Russ step back.
Russell Westbrook.
Oh, this is a great game too, by the way. This game was amazing. I mean, I'm a Laker fan too, so that I have a bias. Hey, start the dance. Start the dance.
Did it again. Count it, Russ.
That's so awesome, dude. I love seeing him embrace this role. Yeah, again, Anthony. Oh my God, yeah. I saw that too. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. He got up. He got up. Shaden Sharp,
Boy, he just
rookie.
Ooh, low. Oh,
Damn.
level.
Pretty sure he's a rookie. If not, he's a second-year player, but he should be a rookie.
So no matter what, if it comes to anything, you got to throw it up to Zion.
Her put it on the back to Pokusevski. Smart play.
Damn.
That's why I couldn't believe he wasn't defending.
Damn, this is a top. I mean, it's a smart play, but a top play?
One leads to the next. And that's Herb Jones believing in his ability to step up
Damn.
and knock down free throws. Because if you throw it on somebody's back, you know that you're going to be the
That's
one
funny.
that
Well, especially because the second unit's biggest problem had been
Josh
their
Green.
defense, and Draymond Green helps
Oh, what a
so
pass!
much at that
Oh,
end.
what? That's a John Wall-esque pass. What a pass! Oh, this is JB. JB Wilden. Count it. Can you count the backboard? That was wild.
And
Embiid drives. Oh, what a block by Jaren! Holy cow, the defensive gem of the year.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What a block. I've actually never even seen this.
He's going to finish. Jaren said,
What
"Not
a
in our
block."
house."
What a block, Jaren Jackson.
I mean, he just takes it from Joel Embiid. He thinks he has an easy two-hand slam. Jaren says,
Damn.
Holiday having one of those all-around games.
All right. Oof. Oof.
And a turnover. James.
Oh, this is a great play. I was yelling throughout this whole game. This game was peak NBA basketball. Great effort from Giannis there. I was like, oh my gosh, Giannis is jumping. He's jumping. He's going with Bron. Great play. No goaltend either. That was clean. This is a great NBA sequence, dude. It's a great sequence.
Corey Kispert comes up with it.
Yeah, this dunk was insane.
Trying to throw.
Yeah, that was insane.
Throw it up to him, throw it up high, and if it gets too high, he has to turn on the boosters.
Oh my
right
gosh.
there, catching it way
Look at that arm extension, dude.
behind his body and having the
Oh
ability
my,
not only to
that is
catch this,
nasty.
Catch it over Anthony Davis.
but one and throw it down.
Gamer.
Oh, dude. I was so sad, man.
Hold on, he held on it too long.
Bron.
Yeah, baby!
We ain't gotta finish like that, man. I'm a Laker fan, bro. That's not cool. Fuck that video. I was so salty. I talked about it already, but yeah, I was salty as hell watching that. But anyway, reliving past the past week. We will continue to do so. Talk about, state of the NBA, see how things are going. Definitely is a lot more to talk about. I just don't have the time to make an hour-long video talking about stuff that most people probably don't want to hear me rant that long. Anyway, appreciate y'all for watching. See y'all next week. This is All We've Been Different. All We've Been Different. And we out.